Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Michaela and I make diamond painting videos here on this channel, and welcome back to a new Diamond Art Club sneak peek slash first look video. Today I have another one of Diamond Art Club's Black Friday releases that actually showed up to my door today, and this kit is actually still in stock, which is amazing. So I'm gonna have this link down below, but the kit we are gonna unbox today is Bookshop Ghosts. This is by Stephanie Marie. This is coming in at a 22 by 28 inch or 55.6 by 70.7 centimeter round diamonds. I love this girl. Is she a redhead or a brunette? It's a little hard to tell in the image. She might be kind of like a mix redhead brunette, like maybe like a lighter brown tinting orange. I don't know. I at first thought she was like more strictly redhead, but no, she's definitely not a strict redhead, but I feel like it kind of leans on the orangish side of things. Regardless, I'm really excited to unbox this canvas. Thank you so much, Diamond Art Club, for sending this over for me to unbox for you guys. Like I said, this is going to be linked down below in case you're interested in grabbing it, but anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoy this video and let's get right on into it. Alrighty, so let's do a really quick tour of the box in case you're newer to Diamond Art Club. Right off the bat, we have the render of the artwork actually wrapped around the box here, and this is actually a sleeve. So we can kind of see like a little bit of like, not like a dip, but like this is a sleeve and this is the like box that they print. Or not like that they print, but the box that they have. I like to keep the plastic on my diamond paintings with these newer sleeves because the sleeves do tend to kind of slip around. So that's my best advice, is kind of keep the plastic on if you don't want that to slip around. But just an FYI that this is a sleeve that you can kind of remove on and off. And then you can tell this is a round drill canvas because of all the pink branding. It does say round on the box as well. On the side here we have our color specs. So this canvas is 74 colors, and that includes 2 ABs and 4 fairy dust drills for a total diamond count of 51,914 drills. So really good size point and a good amount of colors. I'm a little bit surprised by the higher color count, but this artwork is pretty colorful. I'm excited to see like all of the different colors we have and like how much of some of them we'll have. So we have that. On the back of the box, we just have how diamond painting works, your kit contents, your warnings, everything like that. On the side of the box here and at the bottom of the box, you're gonna have the same image. It's another look at the artwork, the name of the painting, the artist, the size. In case you store your boxes, honestly, any which way and direction, you can kind of pick it out of a crowd a little bit easier, and it's just really nifty for that. So let's get into this canvas. If this happens to be your first purchase with Diamond Art Club, I do have a 15% off discount code you are more than welcome to use if you want to. It's Michaela15 and it saves you 15% off your first purchase. Definitely no pressure to use it. There are better discount codes out there. I just suggest you take advantage of one of them, but thank you if you do choose to use mine. So let's hop into this. When you take the sleeve out of the box, of course you have the sleeve. We have our toolkit here that we'll go over in a minute. We have the canvas, and we have the little thank you for your purchase pamphlet that should hold our sticker sheet and hopefully a treasure quest card. So let's go ahead and just start with the toolkit here. All of Diamond Art Club's toolkits are going to be the same no matter if you get a square or a round drill diamond painting. So let's hop into this. So the first thing you have here is Diamond Art Club's Twist and Pick pen. These pens are a little bit thicker than like a typical pen you'd see in a diamond painting, a little more ergonomic. And then the single placer has a removable cap, so you want to take this off. This pen on the single placer side is actually preloaded with some clear wax. So you just want to twist the pen, and then eventually the clear wax will start coming out of this other end here, or this end here. This is refillable, so if you just twist this the other way, you can take out the wax that's in here, replace it with whatever you want, or once it runs out, you can also replace it then. But that's just a really cool twist and pick pen. So we have this, and then on the other side here we have a thin plastic 4-placer in case you want to try multi-placing. You do get one of those. You also get a bag of baggies. This comes with about 15 baggies, so this won't necessarily be enough to kit up your diamond painting, but I like to use these baggies to store leftover diamonds, so you can use that for that. I've also seen people use it for other like not diamond painting related stuff if you have a use for it. Otherwise, you could definitely use it for that. And then over here we have Diamond Art Club's newer tray, and it has a lid and a tray stopper, and you will find some goodies. Hello, some goodies inside of here as well. So the first thing you have here is another plate of the clear wax that comes in the single placer of the pen. You get a pad of it as well in case you want to use it to fill your multi-placer. You can use this to refill the single placer of your pen, whatever you want to do. And then you also get a plate of the pink heart-shaped wax. This is the wax that used to come in all the Diamond Art Club paintings. I guess like the only wax that used to come in it, but now you get the clear wax. But you still get a plate of the pink heart-shaped wax in case you want to use this. Just make sure to peel back that plastic cover before you try loading up your pen. Otherwise, you won't be able to load up your pen. So you have this. And then you have a thin plastic 7 placer in case you want to try multi-placing 7 diamonds instead of 4. You can just replace it on this pen here. Just pop this out, pop this in. Amazing, incredible. And then we have our new and improved tray. Like I said, this comes with a lid, a tray stopper, and these trays are also stackable. So I've seen people, if you have enough of these trays, you can actually kit up in them and then put the sticker on here, and then you can put the lid of the tray onto here, and then like I said, they're stackable, and if you shake this, the drills won't really fall out of this at all. It's pretty secure. I wouldn't recommend like chucking it against a wall or anything, but like it's pretty secure. So this is our toolkit at a glance. I feel like Diamond Art Club's toolkits are really comprehensive, and I don't know, they just have everything you need to do your diamond painting, and I think they're really nice and useful, especially for beginners. So that is the toolkit. Let's hop into the thank you for your purchase pamphlet. So inside of here, we should find useful information, a sticker sheet, and hopefully a treasure quest card. So let's hop into this. Beautiful, we do. Okay, so first of all, we have our thank you for your purchase pamphlet. So just a few things in here. We have step-by-step instructions on how to diamond paint here, tips and tricks, kit contents. Over here we have save 20% off your first app purchase. And then once you've made your first purchase with Diamond Art Club, you'll want to hop over to Facebook and join their VIP Facebook group because it's a ton of fun over there, and everyone just talks about new releases. We talk about whips and finishes and all things Diamond Art Club. It's just a ton of fun. So we have this. And then we have our treasure quest card, and I swear these treasure quest cards are getting thicker and thicker. I don't know if that's actually accurate, but this is beautiful. This is a bronze card. What is a treasure quest card, and what does it mean that it's bronze? Treasure quest cards are a secondary rewards program with Diamond Art Club, and they come in different rarities. So bronze is the most common card. You can tell it's bronze because of the pattern here on the border of the card. You can also tell because of the pattern on the back, and it does definitely also say bronze on here. But then this is the most common card, but they also get more rare, and you can get other rarities. So silver, gold, and black, which is the most rare. Once you have enough different combinations of these cards, you can actually redeem for fun prizes like a gift card or even a custom diamond painting, which I'm currently working on my treasure quest card custom from Diamond Art Club, and it's so much fun to work on, and it's really cool that you're able to redeem for a custom when you have enough of these cards. So that's kind of the main purpose of the treasure quest cards. They're also just like a really fun collectible because listen, who doesn't want a really fun look at the artwork in card form, in trading card form? It's like Diamond Art Club knows us too well. So we have this Bookshop Ghosts by Stephanie Marie. I love this card. And then we have our sticker sheet here. So everything on here is a sticker. So the Diamond Art Club Do It Makes You Sparkle, and Bookshop Ghosts by Stephanie Marie. And then we have another look at that original artwork right here. I love Stephanie Marie. So far, I own everything that's come out from Diamond Art Club with her. This is her third painting to release with Diamond Art Club. So very beautiful. I love the ghost. I just love her vibe. I really just love her vibe. You have a spot for your start and end date right here, and your color stats here, and size stats, all that stuff. And then when we open this up, okay, I should have expected this kind of color palette. This is a lot of like warm neutrals. I don't know what else I was expecting. That totally makes sense. Very fun. Also, I'm cracking up because all of the special drills obviously are at the end of the color code list. Maybe not obviously if you're new, but just all of these different shades of brown fairy dust. My brain's just trying to think ahead of like, how am I going to differentiate the 4 shades of brown? That's okay. Very fun. Lots of like browns and greens and yellows and oranges. Just a really fun color palette. These are all pre-cut sticker labels. Did I say that? like I said in my head, they're all pre-cut sticker labels, makes it really easy to kit up. Like I said though, we do have all of our special drills down here at the bottom of the color code list. So we have 2 ABs, a yellow and a white, and then we have 4 fairy dust, all different shades of brown. So we will take a closer look at that here in a minute, but that's our sticker sheet. Let's hop into the main event. All of Diamond Art Club's canvases come in this branded dust bag. It says Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. So let's hop into this. Okay, I'm really excited to see this canvas, see the drills. I've really been anticipating getting this canvas in the mail. Oh, this is pretty. This is a really pretty color palette. I love all of those greens and oranges and browns. I think that's a really neat color palette and not something I work with that often just in general. So I am really happy that I have this in my collection. It's just kind of different, you know? But let me go ahead right off the bat. What I'm going to go ahead and do, take the canvas, roll it backwards because Diamond Art Club canvases, they use a poured glue. It's safe to do this. And you know, when it's been sitting wrapped up in the drills for as long as it has, it tends to kind of be just rolled up and, you know, needs to be flattened. So rolling it backwards like this is totally safe to do and I like doing it. This is so pretty. This is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I love that. I love this a lot. But Diamond Art Club also uses a very like special tarpaulin material, I'm pretty sure, on their canvases. So it flattens out on its own as well if you just give it a few minutes. But this is gorgeous. Look at her. Look at her with her ghosty friends. This is beautiful. I love this a lot, honestly. This is really cute. We have books written out here. Oh, this is so pretty. Also, I'm intrigued, hold on, by like this shape right here. What in the original artwork? Is this supposed to be like a shadow silhouette kind of deal of like a person? I'm not sure. That looks really cool. This is so pretty. This is gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I love this. Okay, let's do a really quick tour of the canvas. So right up here at the top, hello, we have the Diamond Art Club branding, do what makes you sparkle. The edging of the canvas is scalloped and poked and it helps prevent fraying. We have a schematic of all of our symbols going along the top left corner of the canvas, as well as the bottom right here. And then if we scooch on down to the bottom of the canvas over here, we have some more really important information. So we have the another look at the painting, the name of the painting, the artist, the size, and the copyright symbol. So Stephanie Marie has given permission for the use of her artwork and is being fairly compensated for the use of this artwork, and that's really important because there's a lot of art theft in the crafting space, and Diamond Art Club is one of the many shops that does right by artists and does pay their artists for the use of their artwork, so that information is all right there. Over here we have Diamond Art Club's social media info, so I always recommend following them to stay up to date with all of the new releases. And then over here at the bottom right hand side of the painting, you have Diamond Art Club's lifetime warranty. So this basically just states that if anything happens to your canvas or your drills and you are the original owner and purchaser of your diamond painting, you are covered under that lifetime warranty and you should contact customer support if anything happens. This is so pretty. I mean, look at her. She looks so good. And this is a great size point. I mean, a 55 by 70 centimeter is such a good size point for this. This is so cute. I love it, love it, love it. And let me show you guys really quickly. There are some gray lines here on the canvas that's on the plastic cover. It's not actually on the canvas itself. And also, oh, that's very sticky poured glue. Diamond Art Club uses a really sticky poured glue. But the gray lines are actually a perforated plastic cover sheet. So basically, if you just grab on either side of the gray line and just tear, you can create about 10 by 10 centimeter or 4 by 4 inch sections to diamond paint in. If you don't want to use things like washi tape or release paper to section off your canvases, I know a lot of people really love the perforated plastic cover feature. So beautiful. Let me zoom in really quickly because I want to show you guys how clear this drill field is and kind of give you guys a look between like the color blocking versus confetti. Just me zooming in. very slowly on her and her ghost friend. I'm obsessed. But yeah, the drill field on this canvas is really nice and clear, and I never run across an issue with Diamond Art Club's drill field. But as for color blocking versus confetti, so color blocking is where you have a lot of the same symbol in a small area. So like, I mean, this is a great example. You have a lot of that one symbol in a small area. You can pull out your multi-placer and just go right through the section pretty quickly. And it just makes it really easy and quick. And then alternatively, you know, we definitely have some confetti in this canvas, but it's not a heavy confetti canvas. Let's see. I guess her face is probably the best example. Confetti is where you have more color changes in a small area. So like, you know, her face and her outfit here. This just means that you have more color changes in a small area. You'll be switching out the color in your tray more often, and you'll get a better level of detail as well. But really truly, this canvas feels more on the color blocking heavy side of things. So I think this canvas would go really fast. Like, you would be able to finish it pretty quickly. I mean, even like, you know, the fact that there are plants, right, like in this painting, but like none of it's like really confetti heavy. So I feel like it's gonna be a really quick and fun and easy project. But then you also have some good color blocking kind of going up here as well. Like, there is some color changes going on, but it's not like confetti. It's really pretty. This is a really, really, really gorgeous canvas, and I love all the books. This is fun. This is really fun. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, flip this canvas over, because of course we're gonna take a look at these diamonds. So all of Diamond Art Club's drills come in this pack like this, and they have a sticker. So this should say the name of the painting. I always recommend you check it when you get your package, just to make sure that's correct. And then you can use the sticker to, in case you store these separate from the canvas in the box they came in, you can match them up later, and it's just a really cool feature that they put on here. So let's hop into these drills. I'm excited to see them. I'm excited to see those 4 shades of brown fairy dust. I'm wondering like if they'll be really similar in shade, and if they are, like where they are on the canvas. I'm intrigued by that. So let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit so that way we can take a look at these diamonds. So let's start right here. Diamond Art Club puts their drills in order of weight, like roughly in order of weight, not in DMC order, which is why we are not seeing them in DMC order. But I love Diamond Art Club's round drills. They're super sparkly. I mean, honestly, we can even just see the sparkle, especially in some of these darker shades, just without even needing to be on the canvas. And Diamond Art Club's round drill field is so good. It's so good. I don't understand how they made it so good, but it is really top tier. So, and listen, that's coming from me. I'm not always the biggest fan of a round drill field, or not a round drill field. I'm not always the biggest fan of like a round painting always. Like, I have to love the artwork, but Diamond Art Club just makes it so easy. So, okay, here's our first fairy dust drill, Z997. So fairy dust drills, they have a fine glitter coating on the tops of the diamonds, and they give a really shimmery effect. They're really, really pretty, and they're a little more subtle, but they're gorgeous. So this is like a nice caramel color. I'm probably gonna have to keep all 4 of these out, because I am still unsure how I'm gonna differentiate the 4 browns. So we have Z977 as our first fairy dust. Beautiful colors in this. I do really enjoy this color palette. Okay, here's our next fairy dust. This is Z437. This is a lighter brown. It's a lighter brown. It's giving a little bit of a slightly darker tan. Like, or maybe just tan. Like a tan fairy dust? I don't know. I'm bad with my brown colors. Oh gosh. But yeah, we have our second fairy dust here. Okay, beautiful. I'm gonna leave this strand out because I know I'm gonna need that later to be able to differentiate. Okay, here's our first AB drill. This is AB 5200. AB stands for Aurora Borealis, and these drills just have a really pretty iridescent coating on the top, and they make the drills shimmer and sparkle and shine. They make the drills around them shimmer and shine. They're so pretty. This is a white AB drill. Pretty quintessential in a lot of Diamond Art Club pieces to have a white AB somewhere. Very beautiful. Okay, here's our third brown fairy dust, Z3827. How does this compare to the other ones we've looked at? This is the lightest out of the few we've looked at. I think this is the lightest. I don't even remember now what the first one was. That's okay, I'll look in a minute. But very pretty. This almost leans a little bit yellow in camera, but it's not really that yellow toned in person, but very pretty. One more AB, one more fairy dust. Okay, here's our last fairy dust, Z783. So like a medium brown. Ooh, it's almost like an ochre. I don't know why I think of ochre when I think of this, but it kind of makes me think of ochre. I don't know. Z783, really gorgeous. I mean, that's cool that all 4 fairy dust are browns. That's going to be very interesting. I'm excited to see where it's charted on the canvas, but we have one more AB that we're looking for. Okay, I'm gonna leave this strand out as well because it might help to put all 4 browns out so I can see them all. And then we have our final AB. This is AB 3078. Actually one of my favorite AB colors. It's a really beautiful yellow color, and I don't know, I've seen this one in quite a few paintings and I just think it's really, really, really pretty. So AB 3078. Then we just have some more of these. Some more like browns and greens and blues, and kind of just little amounts of these to end off. So gorgeous. Okay, let me go ahead, get this flipped back around, upside down now. Let's get this flipped back around. Let me get this here. Let's get this zoomed out because we are going to take a look at where these special drills go on the canvas. So let's get it down here. We can fit a lot of this bottom half on the canvas, or on camera. Okay. So as a reminder, so we have those 2 ABs. Those are going to be the easiest for me to differentiate, the yellow and the white AB. Okay, so there's a whole bunch I just cut out because I was sitting here trying to figure out which browns were in this, and I never do this because it's kind of a pain to put back later, but I decided to cut out all 4 brown fairy dusts. That way they were right in front of me. I will admit, these are just 4 very similar. Well, they're not all similar. I feel like Z3827 and Z437 are fairly similar. And then you have Z783, which is a little bit more like darker. But then you have Z977. See, I didn't know the best way to differentiate, so I figured I would just take them all out so that way I can kind of better describe it as we're looking. So anyways, 2 ABs, 4 fairy dust in those brown varieties. Let's hop into finding where these special drills go. I'm actually wondering if we're gonna find some of these brown fairy dust going on throughout the leaves here, which, actually, yeah. Okay, so Z977, that is this, this fairy dust right here, Z977. You're gonna find that in these leaves here, in these over here. Yeah, you're kind of gonna find it all kind of sporadic. Okay, you know what? You're gonna find all 4 of these fairy dust in different leaves sporadically throughout the ground. Okay, so we're also seeing more of it in here and like of a different one, in here, over here. So you're gonna find that brown fairy dust in a bunch of the different leaves. Maybe I didn't have to cut those out, but that's okay. That is a-okay. Okay, so you're gonna find the leaves kind of scattered throughout. You're also gonna find, let's see, a little bit of one of the brown fairy dust kind of highlighting this like plant over here. You're gonna find the like, it's really hard to describe these browns. I'm not gonna lie about it. Z437, you're gonna find in this area here a little bit. A lot of places where we're seeing those more neutral colors, you might see some of the fairy dust in. Let's just scoot this down a little bit here. Okay, let's take a look at her for a minute. Well, the ghosties. The ghosties are fully white AB, really pretty. Her bag. Nope, I said that very Wisconsin. If you do not know me, I'm from Wisconsin. And that just came through very, very well. Her bag has some of the letter W, which is Z783, like almost the more like medium brown fairy dust in her bag here. We have a little bit of Z977 in there as well. So you're gonna find both of those fairy dust drills in her little purse bag thing. Let's see. What about that yellow AB? I'm not seeing any of it yet. Oh, actually, we're gonna see some of the yellow AB going on in the lamp over here, like in this light area. Okay, the books. The books. We are seeing some of Z3827, so one of those brown shades, with also some of the Z437 going on in this book here. Some more of Z437 in here and in here. So a lot of these books are also going to be decked out in some of that fairy dust shade. Really pretty. Oh, how fun. Her glasses have some of that brown fairy dust as well. That's gonna be so cute. Okay, let me get this scooted up. And I should add that there is a normal white drill in this canvas as well. So like this silhouette here and this background here is just the white normal drill. Okay, let's get this here. What else do we have? We have, yes, we talked about this lamppost here a little bit. That can't be only where that yellow AB is though, right? I don't know. I feel like we didn't have much of it, so maybe that's true. Again, with some of the leaves kind of going around this way, we're gonna see some of those brown fairy dust shades just kind of sporadically throughout some of these leaves, as well as the falling leaves here. We're gonna see some of that brown fairy dust. Really gorgeous. Up in the umbrella up here, we're gonna see some of that brown fairy dust just kind of in different shades. Man, that's so pretty. I just feel like I'm missing some of that other yellow AB, but maybe not. Maybe not. So anyways, you guys, thank you for dealing with me today on this first look video. And thank you again, Diamond Art Club, for sending this my way. It's so cute. Like I said, this is Bookshop Ghosts by Stephanie Marie. As of the time of this filming, this is still in stock, so I'm gonna leave it linked down below if you're interested, and let me know in the comments, is this a kit that you grabbed on Black Friday? Is it going on your wish list? Are you gonna grab it now? Let me know all the things, and thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below if you're not already, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.